All right, let's see. This one's from Uncle Randy. Very food heavy. Uncle Randy, $10 OG hoagie. Never had one read. Is it garbage to order a side of mashed potatoes with ravioli and meatballs? When I was a kid, my grandparents would take me to dinner and let me get whatever I wanted. That was my pick every time. That is a heavy bike meal.
The raviolis is what's throwing me off.
Really?
Yeah, because, I mean, dude, upstate PA, anytime there was a family function, there was, and the sterno trays were out, there was meatballs, there was, chicken cacciatore or, chicken marsala, but there was always mashed potatoes and coleslaw.
100%. I get it.
I'm with it. Dude, meatballs and mashed potatoes
I've
is
done it.
great.
It's just heavy. That's a heavy weekend, dude.
Plus some ravioles.
I mean, we do it at Christmas. Yeah. I mean, Christmas because it gets catered because there's so many of us. It's just like a shitty caterer and fucking
It's so
Philly.
good, though.
And it's just the sterno chafing dishes of meatballs, dude, penne. Dude, you do penne?
Sure.
You do a little penne?
That penne was always
a little
real
bit of
dry.
mashed potato?
That penne was dry as shit.
Yeah.
Not soupy at all.
Nah, not even soupy. Yeah, that's tough. That's a hard one. I've told you before. I remember one time my aunt took me and my little fat ass out to breakfast one time, and I ordered pancakes and a bagel. We were down the shore.
You running a marathon?
Carbo-laden. And she's like, how about you get a bowl of fruit? And I was like, yeah, whatever you say, lady. You can go for it. I ain't gonna.
Oh, you guys have Fruit Loops?
I was like, I ain't gonna fucking touch it. I didn't know that's where my love affair with carbs started.
Man,
there was nothing wrong with crushing a short stack and a poppy seed beggie.
Man, when the aunt's calling you out.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Still brings it up.
How about a black cup of coffee and a grapefruit, huh?
Yeah, but you mind your own fucking.
Have you tried smoking cigarettes?
How about you mind your own business? Let me get a Western to go.
Giving you diet pills?
Man,
I love meatballs and mashed potatoes, though. I'll tell you that right now.
It's trashy because one,
it's trashy.
They're obviously, but they're both heavy. But two, they don't. They shouldn't be mixing. You can't
Who? Meatballs and mashed potatoes?
Listen, hey, tough guy, relax.
It's meat and potatoes. Just Italianified. All spaghetti sauce really is a sauce. That's basically meatloaf. Is meatloaf and mashed potatoes okay?
I don't know why you're What? No, I would argue that's also very. That's fine. It's a heavy.
But they dance together. They go together.
Listen, I'm not saying they're not. Who's they don't. They're not on very many menus. Give me that. Will you give me that?
What? Meatballs and mashed potatoes?
Meatballs and mashed potatoes don't end up on a lot of. You're not going down to Carbone's down on Sullivan Street and getting fucking meatballs and mashed potatoes. Okay, guy?
Fair enough.
Listen, I have it every year. It does not feel right when you're doing it. You feel like you're being a naughty little boy.
With a side of slaw.
No, thank you.
No good?
Couple dinner rolls on that, too.
Oh, buddy. You're speaking my language. I love nothing like a fucking big fucking bowl of dinner rolls. Love it. Right at the end, next to the salad, only ranch dressing. Let's go.
I've never touched that salad, ever, in 38 years. Whatever, say I'm 38.
There's like 3 cucumbers and a couple of shredded carrots on top.
I've been serving myself for, let's call it 36 years, whatever, or not 36, whatever, 33 years, 32 years. I ain't never even batted an eye at one of them salads.
I would assume you stay away from the soup if it's offered in those situations.
I don't mind with the soup, but that salad, it's like, it sucks when you got to when you're stuck in front of it. Because, it's always the first. A lot of times it's the first thing. And I'm just waiting to get to the tendies and the fries or whatever's down at the end. But a lot of times I'll bust a button hook around the guy and jump down. I ain't doing a pro. I'm sick. I had a salad for lunch.
It's got the cellophane over top of it. Bring it. Looks like hospital food.
Yeah.
I just have a colonoscopy. Get out of here with this.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the meatballs. That's nice, though. Grandparents probably want you to eat that so you go home and fall asleep, you fat little bastard. You'd be asleep in the car.
Uh-huh.
Not a ravioli guy. Can I tell you that? Have I told you this?
I mean,
you've
told me a lot of your food opinions.
I just want to go on record now. I'm not crazy about the just cheese ravioli. Now, they do the specialty ones like a pumpkin ravioli.
That doesn't get there.
I like that as a side.
As a side? Jesus Christ. This guy's got Problem.
You wouldn't have big ravioli. You order big raviolis for the table.
There was a time, I don't know why, but my mom, Denise's freezer was chock full of bags of frozen raviolis.
Something happened.
This is probably late 90s.
Yeah, somebody started selling them. Like
Market Day or something, I think we would get them. I don't know. We would just get
is that
bags.
like something from school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd get bags of them.
Yeah.
And
in the sheets. They were in like little square, it looked like a book.
No, those were the stuffed shells.
Yes.
Which I learned those just, man, the outside they took 55 minutes. And as a fucking fat 11-year-old in the home alone, that might as well have been 10 days.
I never understood that. When they would make baked ziti, everything was cooked. Throw that shit in there for 10 minutes. Be like, you got to wait 45 minutes till it's done.
Yeah.
It's already cooked.
But my mom showed me how to make raviolis one time. She's like, you can make these when I'm at work. Man, crushing a bag of what a family of 5 would do, I would do at 4:30 p.m. on a Tuesday home alone.
Pre-dinner,
2-liter Coke, just going TRL. My jams on. Watching that Carson Daly and Fred Durst. Yeah. Oh, man, just crushing a bag. And I remember, this is my problem with anything. As a larger gentleman, I'm sure you can attest to this.
Sure.
I get into it with my wife of like, well, let's say I'm making eggs.
Okay.
And there's 4 eggs.
Right.
A typical meal for me would be 3 eggs.
Okay.
But I'm not going to put 1 egg back in the thing. That's just jamming up the works.
We've been down this road before, my friend.
The 4th egg. Same thing with the raviolis. Let's say there's 10 raviolis. I'm going to have 6. There's not a full dose for me tomorrow. I might as well, because then I'm going to go into the freezer the next day.
10 raviolis is crazy.
I didn't have the salad. You heard me. And then I'm going to go in the next day, and 4 isn't going to scratch the itch, so then it's 4 in a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something. And then that's not a meal.
Now, that's an odd pairing.
I'll give you that.